So Franck, what do you think the importance of integrating both male and female perspective when spearheading developments within hydrogen and achieving our global net zero targets?
I'll answer on a professional and also personal point of view. Professional, which is the main thing for me, even if the two words are the same in a sense. We have to work on innovation and agility, because that's a main point. Also, of course, of speaking about efficiency for the company Haffner Energy. And agility means, according to me, also being very open-minded. And of course, speaking about diversity and gender is part of diversity, and maybe the more easy to understand and to see, of course. And I'm not saying that women or men are more open-minded one to each other. I don't know about that. It's different about personal, but for sure, having this diversity is a way to stay open-minded and to be innovating, and that's what we need. So that's, according to me, the main thing, speaking about my professional part. And speaking about a more personal point of view, I'm 56, so I saw that the world changed on that topic, and especially in France, because we are in France. And that some years ago, we had much less women being manager and on the top management. And of course, I enjoy that things change. But there is still a lot of job to do on that. And if I can be part of this change, making the world and people more clever, because that's what I think, I'm very glad of that, and I'm glad that we have this opportunity at Haffner Energy and these big topics, having this diversity, speaking about gender. So
amazing, great, perfect. So, lastly, Franck, coming back to you, what efforts has Haffner undertaken to promote gender equality and reach gender diversity targets, either at board level as well as different stages of professional career pipelines?
On board level, the decision was made to have 50% of men and women, and that's what we did. So I don't say that it's easy to do, but it's an easy decision to make, and that's what we did. Speaking about employees, we now are 35% of women, which is more than a few months ago, and during that time we have 300% more people in the company. So as you mentioned, we are in a very male-oriented company. So having a better ratio is a challenge in itself, and I'm glad we succeeded in it. And to tell you the truth, of course, because we had so much recruitment to operate, I couldn't make this decision to say, okay, I will have more women, because we were in a hurry, and okay, you find the best candidate, and sometimes it's a woman, I'm glad of that, and sometimes it's a man, and I'm also glad of that. So that's what we did, and because we are in this growth, also in hiring people, it's not that easy to decide that, okay, we will hire women on that position. Now we are maybe in a new moment for the company, because we can now promote people, because we are growing. And in this, we had the opportunity to promote more women than men, not because they were women, but because they were the good candidate for that. And of course, we were aware that they were women, and we are glad that we had this opportunity. And now the next step, according to me, right now I can't do that because it's not the urgent things. But next step is also to train women to dare to say, okay, I'm candidate for that, because that's one of the things we've got to face with in France, at least, but also in other European countries, as far as I know. but we are in France, that most of the time, guys, men can say, okay, I can do the job for sure. Sometimes women, they will do that just when they are sure they can have the job. And I'm used to work on that kind of topics, just to make women, to make them and to let them understand that of course they can do as good as are bad as men, and that they can have evolution in the company. That's the next step, according to me.
Yeah, amazing. Well, I think the most important thing is that Haffner Energy as a whole has a vision, and to be at 35% is still an amazing achievement in terms of women and gender diversity. And like going off of your point, Franck, because we've found that as well when we do our mentoring for women in green hydrogen, that a man can see a job description and see a couple of things and think I could do that and they'll apply, whereas a woman will really analyze that job description and see that the majority of things they may not have been able to do or haven't done yet, and then will just not apply for the position, but essentially could be a faster learner than the man that had applied thinking, okay, I can do one thing. So it's also getting that confidence in women to kind of just put themselves forward for something that's a little bit out of their comfort zone, but they could initially kind of become great at in the future. But yeah, it's great to see Haffner's vision on this, and I really appreciate you joining me on this podcast. And I can't wait to see what great things happen in the next years to come with Haffner.